Hi, gang, it's Adam.
And Patrick.
Coming up on today's episode, we chat about our upcoming trip, open up the listener mailbag, and announce the winner of our Loungefly Star Wars R2-D2 Hip Pack giveaway. We cover the latest Disney news and test our knowledge of Walt Disney World trivia by taking the DATs. As always, we close out the show with some quick D. All that and more on today's episode of Gays Do the D.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, Patrick.
How's it going?
It's the week, Patrick.
Are you so excited?
First of all, it's going well. I'm sorry, I just blew past
It's
that.
fine. I ask you a question and you just ignore it. Nothing unusual about that.
I was just too excited. It's going well.
Yeah.
But let's get to the real meat of this.
I love getting to that meat. I'm hungry.
It's the week we're going to Disney World, Patrick.
It sure is. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
As of this episode dropping, as the kids say, we are 3 days out from our trip.
Count them. 3 days away.
Are you ready?
I'm half ready.
Okay.
I've got some things packed. I've got my Gays Do the D shirts packed.
The most important thing.
The most important thing.
Always be promoting.
That's right.
In the parks.
I went to the website.
Okay, good.
www.gaysdothed.com.
Yes.
Purchased our shirts.
Oh.
They arrived.
We have shirts for sale?
We have shirts. We had sweatshirts. We have hoodies. All the things.
Phone cases.
Little messenger bags.
Pillows.
Stickers.
Banners.
Meat raffles.
We do not.
Oh, we don't.
have a meat raffle.
Okay. That was on my list of things to put on there. I didn't get it on there yet, apparently. So I'm packed.
Okay, good.
Shirt-wise.
Okay, so just shirts, no bottoms.
Only got tops.
You're pulling a Donald Duck look for our trip.
Absolutely. I'm Disney bounding.
Yeah, but we just went to Target this morning, and so I picked up some essentials.
Good.
In fact, many of the essentials that we mentioned in episode 9.
Oh, yeah.
About what we pack in our park bags.
What you packing?
Yeah.
What kind of essentials did you get?
I got some vitamin C tablets because health is important.
Smart. Everyone's sick on a plane.
Yes.
You don't want to get sick.
Yes.
Pop those tablets.
Yeah, I also got some disinfecting wipes for the plane tray table and screen.
Smart. We're very high maintenance here at Gays Do the D.
I got some hand sanitizer.
Of course you did.
Aside,
great.
I also picked up some Kind bars should we need a snack.
Kind of you.
And I got a baby loofah for the shower.
Okay.
A travel loofah.
Good.
And a poncho, a rain poncho.
So
plastic,
smart.
Disposable poncho.
Yeah, those are essential. I've got some headache medicine, just in case I have a few too many cocktails.
And if you're spending 3 days with me, that is an essential.
It's true. Just all that chatter.
I know, I can't stop.
It's too much. No, I'm super excited. I'm super ready. Got my Stitch bag ready to go.
Great. Well, since we are going to be in the world next weekend, and since we typically record on the weekends, we should tell everybody that next week, there won't be an episode.
Listen, we get to have a vacation too sometimes.
That's right. We love you all.
We do.
We like you a lot.
We enjoy you.
We sort of like you.
No.
We tolerate you.
We have very limited friends. We need to, need to really pump this up.
Like us. So we apologize that we won't have an episode next week, but we'll be back the following week on the 28th with a glorious trip report for you.
That's right. We're going to have maybe some sound bites from the park.
That'd be awesome.
Who can say?
Yeah.
And of course, we'll be posting many a photo.
So many photos, maybe some videos.
Maybe, who knows? I'm considering bringing my GoPro to maybe get some videos of us on Splash Mountain.
Do you have a GoPro?
I do have a GoPro.
Patrick, I didn't know you were a GoProer.
I bought it and used it once.
Okay, so this is the perfect opportunity.
Yeah, we went whitewater rafting last year, and so I got a GoPro for that occasion, and I've been looking for another occasion to use it.
This is it.
I think this is it.
Okay, bring it along. That'd be fantastic. So please follow us if you don't already at GDTD Podcast on Instagram.
We're going to be posting so many moments, so many magical moments.
In fact, barely experiencing anything that the world has to offer. It'll just be picture after picture.
We're going to view Walt Disney World through the lens of a phone.
That's right.
Now that we've disappointed our audience, let's bring it positive.
Disappointed them again. Every episode, I'm sure, is a disappointment for them.
A few times every episode.
We received some listener emails last week, Patrick.
We sure did.
If you didn't catch last week's episode, Patrick and I listed our Fab 5 songs from animated Disney movies.
Mine was better than Adam's.
Always. And some lovely folks wrote into us to give us their Fab 5 movies, Patrick.
I'm so glad. I love when people send in their opinions on an episode.
Yes, and do you know how people do that, Patrick?
They email us, Adam, at info@gaysdothed.com.
They certainly do. And one listener who did just that is JT is here. That's his Instagram handle. JT is here.
Okay.
And his Fab 5 songs from animated Disney movies list includes Almost There from The Princess and the Frog.
He's a smart man.
That was on your list, Patrick.
That's right.
A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes from Cinderella.
Getting smarter all the time.
The Second Star to the Right from Peter Pan.
I love that song, too.
Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid, which was on my list.
That's right.
And his top choice was Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
Oh, a good choice.
And listener Joey Mouse Magic wrote in.
Ooh, I love that name.
And his list includes Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid.
Wow.
Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Excellent.
Let It Go from Frozen.
I mean, who doesn't love that song?
Beauty and the Beast from Beauty and the Beast, which might make it onto maybe one of our Fab 5 love songs list.
I think maybe you and I both would have added that, but it is a love song, so we didn't add it to this past list.
Yeah. Maybe it'll be on a future list. Maybe.
Who can say?
Wink. Maybe.
A little teaser.
And Joey went on to say, and this is so sweet, this is referencing Beauty and the Beast. This song will always be special to me for so many reasons, but I wanted to share one of them. I had given up on love, but along came this amazing man, bittersweet and strange, learning you can change, learning you were wrong. His love for me is never ending. He's my happily ever after and my dream come true.
Oh my gosh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that with us, Joey.
Absolutely.
And Joey's top choice was When You Wish Upon a Star from Pinocchio.
Well done. Well done.
A lot of crossover with those two guys.
Well, we have a really good taste in music.
We all have excellent taste.
That's right. Thanks for writing in, you guys. We love when we get to hear from all of you out there, so please continue to do that.
And last but absolutely not least, Patrick.
Yes?
We have our big giveaway announcement to make.
Oh my gosh, that's right. We have our giveaway of the Star Wars R2-D2 adult-sized hip pack by Loungefly.
I'm so excited.
I know. Is it me? Did I win?
You did not. We cannot enter. How many times do we have to go over this? We are the givers, not the receivers. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, Patrick?
I'm not picking up what you're putting down. I did put in a lot of fake account names, so hopefully one of them wins. Fingers crossed.
You know, I have to say your dedication to lying is
second to none.
Because those Instagram photos you posted then on all of those fake accounts, I fully believed they were someone else.
Yeah. Well, I'm a true detective.
Devious.
All right. Are you ready for a winner?
I'm ready. Who is the winner?
Should we get a little drum roll? I miss our drum rolls.
I don't miss them because they always sounded awful. Your last one you did sounded like a dolphin.
Okay.
And mine sounded like a car failing to start.
Oh no. Okay, I'll do an authentic one this time.
Okay.
I'll drum roll myself.
Okay. What? Okay.
You know what I'm saying. Ready? Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum.
Oh, you're like 4 weeks late.
Pa-rum-pum-pum-pum.
It's seasonal.
And the winner is John Mouse Magic on Instagram.
Now, wait a minute.
Yes?
John Mouse Magic. And we just had an email from Joey Mouse Magic.
Wait a second. Are they one and the same? Or is John Mouse Magic his happily ever after?
John Mouse Magic is Joey Mouse Magic's happily ever after.
What are the odds of that happening? Probably 1 in 6 because only 6 people enter. Just kidding.
No, we actually had many, many, many people enter.
Amazing.
And several who entered twice because they reposted our post.
Wow.
Yeah, it was incredible. So this is kind of shocking, but
this
anyway.
Is random. This is really and truly, this is an accident of happy fate.
It is. So you guys can fight over who gets to wear the hip pack when.
That's true. You might have to one every other day.
Yeah.
Or maybe leave little love notes in the hip pack for when the other one wears it.
So romantic, Patrick.
Thank you so much. We might actually put a couple of Gays Do the Deep buttons in the hip pack as a little extra gift for you guys.
We will absolutely do that. So congratulations, John Mouse Magic.
Hooray.
Hey, Patrick.
What's up?
Let's take a deep dive into some Disney news.
Yes, please.
Patrick, I have some good news and some bad news. Which news do you want first?
The bad news.
Okay, the bad news is that for the 6th year in a row, Disneyland has raised its ticket prices.
What?
Do you want the good news now?
Well, let me flip this table real quick.
So dramatic.
Okay, that's done.
Yeah.
Now the good news.
The good news is I already got our tickets for Disneyland before this happened.
That's really good news.
All right, back to the bad news.
Uh-oh.
This went into effect January 6th of 2019. So a one-day adult peak ticket rose from $135 to $149.
Ooh.
So that's during peak times like weekends, what have you.
Yeah.
A one-day regular ticket, which blocks out some dates, rose from $117 to $129.
Oh my gosh.
And a one-day value ticket, which blocks out even more dates, rose from $97 to $104.
Yowza.
The Park Hopper Adult Single Day Pass, which admits you to both Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, now starts at $154 for a value ticket.
Oof.
Now let's head into annual pass territory.
Yes, please.
So the Select Annual Pass, which is the most affordable but also the most limited, increased from $369 to $399.
Yowza. That's quite a hike.
The Premier Pass, which combines Disneyland and Walt Disney World admission, so this is like the best of the best, the one that I want more than anything in the world,
Yeah.
increased from $1,579 to $1,949.
Oh boy.
On top of that, Max Pass has increased from $10 a day to $15 a day. Still a value in my opinion. So worth it to be able to just hop into those lines and get on the rides as quickly as possible.
Sure.
And parking increased from $20 to $25 per day.
Okay, that's kind of expected with these hikes.
Yeah, so we're seeing an increase there. And why, Patrick? Why could we possibly be seeing?
Could it be an influx of hot dogs in the park?
Definitely that.
Okay.
I'm also thinking they're anticipating our visit and the crowds that will turn out, and they're like, let's bank on that.
For when we go to the parks? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah. But also probably Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
Of course. I didn't think of that.
I think it's becoming an issue out there with annual pass holders in particular. There's just so many of them because Disneyland tends to be more of a locals park.
Right.
That the park is becoming more and more crowded on days when typically it wouldn't be that crowded.
Sure.
So I think they're trying to control that. And also, of course, they do want to make that Galaxy's Edge money.
Makes sense. You got to sort of invest in that being a pretty huge success, and you're going to want to make more money off of it.
And at the same time, maybe discourage a few people from trying to get into the park when they know that's just going to be jam-packed.
Fair enough. And I've heard that this is the largest increase that they've done since the park opened.
I think we're going to have to get used to this, honestly. And I'm wondering, do you think this will happen in Disney World as well?
I can only imagine that it will.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't just do it all on the same day.
Right.
And just tear that Band-Aid off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So expect some some increases as these new parks start to open, which makes sense. I mean, there's lots more to do.
Right.
There's lots more space for people to go. So it makes sense that you would pay more to get more, right?
At least in Walt Disney World's case, particularly with like Disney's Hollywood Studios, we're getting to the point where we're going to have a full park again.
Right. Yes.
So it'll validate paying a full day's admission again for having a full park.
Absolutely. The only drawback is that it does make people angry. You know, like people have been expecting these prices for a long time and then they do a big hike and it's like, oh, well, that's not fair.
That's an excellent point. And now I'm angry.
No, it's understandable. It's just the way the world works, right? Milk increases as well. Gas prices go up. So do Disneyland tickets.
Milk, gas, Disney, the essentials.
It is a good year to be a DVC member. This year, DVC members are able to purchase an exclusive, one-night-only Disney on Broadway dessert party.
I want that.
I know, I want it so bad. I need to marry a DVC member or tell my current partner to purchase a DVC membership. That's probably the easier way to go.
No, I say get a divorce. Yeah. Meet someone new who has DVC.
No, I'll just start dropping more hints.
Just
Hopefully
kidding.
he listens to this podcast.
Yeah, Dan, get him a DVC membership immediately.
That's right. So on February 25th, for $77 per adult and $52 per child, you will get guaranteed seating at one of that evening's Disney on Broadway concert series, a dessert party in the UK Pavilion with special viewing of the fireworks, and a cocktail hour where you will be able to mingle with the Broadway performers from that evening's concert.
I love children with cocktails talking to Broadway performers.
Absolutely.
There's nothing cuter.
And that cocktail hour will be in the member lounge above the Imagination Pavilion, the DVC member lounge.
So fun.
I know. I'm so excited about that. I want to be a DVC member so bad.
How can DVC members be a part of this experience, Patrick?
So glad you asked. They can call 1-800-9800 to find more information and to make a reservation.
And while you're on the phone, maybe just purchase us DVC memberships.
Yeah, just while you're at it.
I mean, 2 birds, 1 stone. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Last year, we told you about Disney's purchase of BK Ranch near Celebration, Florida, which was the acquisition of 965 acres for $23 million, which is believed to preserve the wetlands and mitigate impacts from the parks.
We also learned that it does not stand for Burger King Ranch.
Well, we learn that? We speculated.
That's true. We have
not
idea
confirmed
yet.
it.
It's true. It hasn't been confirmed.
Last week, it was revealed that Disney has purchased 1,500 plus acres right next door to the BK Ranch.
What the what?
Patrick, what is
Yes.
going on?
Who can say?
So much land being gobbled up by Disney.
I know, and I need it to be a villain's park.
I know. We both need that.
Mm-hmm.
The 1,500 plus acres was land originally owned by cattle rancher Orrin Brown, who refused to sell Disney his land during Disney World's initial construction.
Interesting.
He received a $4.2 million offer from Disney back in the day.
Wow.
And this is hilarious. I had to include this. In a Look magazine interview from 1971,
Okay.
Orrin Brown said, "What's money? It's only paper, most of it. I never could keep money. The land, it won't run off. Lots of people like money, but I don't care so much for it. I reckon I'm particular that way."
And that was a exact representation of Orrin.
Did you feel like, I feel like he entered my body?
Well, a
Not
lot of people have.
inappropriately. Oh, how dare you? I gave you that one, Patrick. Rude.
Sorry about it.
And now I have to announce that Brown passed away in 1993. So now it's really awkward,
Oh,
Patrick.
dear. Ooh.
The remaining ranch property was sold off by his descendants to Disney on January 3rd, 2019 for $11 million.
Wow.
It's believed that this land will also be preserved.
Preserved for a villain's park, you mean?
Please. So just to sum up, Disney now has 2,500 acres of land in Osceola County, Florida.
Just sitting there.
Just sitting there, just waiting,
Just being preserved.
apparently.
Villain's Park. This past fall, 2018, Disney launched the Disney Aspire program, a 100% tuition-paid investment program for all eligible hourly cast members. Eligible cast members now have an opportunity to finish high school, get a college degree, or learn a vocational skill paid for by Disney.
This is an amazing program.
Amazing. Such a wonderful way for them to encourage their cast members to realize their dreams and hopefully stay with the Disney family.
Well said.
Thank you so much. So now Disney is proud to announce, and I'll say we're proud to announce it as well, the very first graduate through the Disney Aspire program.
It's me.
It's not you.
Oh, okay.
Maybe someday. Shockingly.
Why do I need to steal the spotlight all the time?
I ask that every time we start recording. Every single time.
Patrick,
Yes.
I'm going to graciously allow you to continue your story.
Thank you so much. Anthony Payne is the very first graduate. Anthony is a custodial cast member at Walt Disney World. He has completed his HVAC technician coursework at Penn Foster. His dream is to work on the Disney Cruise Line using his new skill set. A quote from Anthony: "I've wanted to go back to school for about 15 years now and haven't heard of too many companies offering something as generous as this. I really feel like Disney is investing in our futures and they're helping us to grow and follow our dreams. I can't wait to use my skills and advance as far as I can here." So inspirational.
I know there are a lot of big companies out there that offer a lot of incentives for people to go and get degrees.
Yeah.
And maybe this is because we're just so immersed in Disney, but I've never heard of a program this expansive or this
robust in what they're offering.
I mean, this is incredible.
100% tuition paid, and they also, I heard, give you a refund for your textbooks. And we all know how
Oh my
expensive
gosh.
textbooks can
that's
be.
a huge cost.
Yeah, amazing. So well done, Disney, and congratulations, Anthony. That is a remarkable achievement.
Congratulations, Anthony.
To learn more about Disney Aspire program, you can go to aspire.disney.com.
Beginning January 18th, 2019, Epcot will be offering an Illuminations dining package.
Ooh, that's exciting.
A fancy way to say bye-bye to Illuminations, which we all know will be ending late summer 2019.
Wow.
But why not see it off in style, Patrick?
That's a really good point.
The dining package is being offered at the UK Pavilion's Rose and Crown Dining Room, a fan favorite.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, it's so great. The package includes patio seating at the restaurant.
Lovely.
Fantastic views of illuminations, and a prefix menu that features a selection of Rose and Crown favorites for adults and kids.
I love that idea.
But most importantly, Patrick,
Yes.
for adults, it features unlimited alcoholic beverages.
Oh, boy.
Now, we have been texting about this.
We have.
They didn't specify beer and wine only.
They sure didn't. Usually they do.
Does that mean whiskey?
All the whiskey you can drink. This is where we get our money back.
Yeah, absolutely.
For years to come.
The package also includes non-alcoholic beverages, but did I mention the package also includes unlimited alcoholic beverages?
I think that you did. It's worth mentioning a third or fourth time.
The package also includes unlimited alcoholic beverages.
Thank you.
Reservations are available starting January 17th for reservations starting on January 18th.
Interesting. Now we're going to be in the park.
I know. We
on
arrive.
January 18th.
We could be there for the inaugural Illuminations dining package.
That's right. Have you sat on their patio before?
I have, but not during Illuminations.
I have done it during Illuminations, and it's a perfect place to watch it.
Well, why do you want to do it again? You're so greedy.
Because I like all you can drink.
I bet Illuminations just looks that much more incredible when you've had a few cocktails.
Yeah, we can watch it through our empty glasses.
They won't be empty, though, because it's unlimited.
That's true.
Barkeep.
Yeah, we just have a table full of empty glasses.
We're sad.
Not after 17 drinks.
You're right.
We won't be sad.
The package is $85 for adults and $35 for children.
That is so reasonable, I have to say.
And this blew me away. Tax and gratuity are already included.
That is insane.
Okay, so some people are not into this deal.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Listener and Instagram follower Iron_Daredevil
Okay.
commented, ridiculous. Just get a fast pass and you can be in the front of the line closest to the lake, which is a fair point.
Yes, it is.
If you do not want to spend the $85 per adult or $35 per child, you can absolutely get a fast pass and be right up front and center to experience it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is more for people who are looking to do both, dine and watch the show. Certainly, it's not the best place to watch the show. There are many better places, but you can sit down comfortably, have some sticky toffee pudding,
That is
drink.
that is one of the things being offered in the prefix menu, sticky toffee pudding.
Yeah, so when you consider that, if you're into the food and you're into the drinks, then this is a really good deal.
I'm into the food and I'm into the drinks, Patrick.
Me too. We might need to consider this.
Instagram follower Disneyland for One said, unlimited alcohol after a day drinking around the world sounds dangerous.
I mean, you cannot do both.
What? Wait, what?
Fair enough.
What?
There is such a day where you don't have to drink around the world.
What? I don't follow.
Yeah, I was saying it and it didn't make sense as it was coming out of my mouth.
Okay.
You do have to do both.
For more information or to make a reservation, call 407-WDW-DINE or visit DisneyWorld.com.
If you're a fan of the Disney Parks Mickey Premium Bars, you're in luck. And if you aren't a fan, you're very wrong. I had to say it.
I thought you were going to say more for me.
Yeah. For a limited time, grocery stores across the country will be getting shipments of Mickey Premium Bars through a partnership with Nestle and Mickey's 90th birthday. The boxes will have a Mickey, the true original design from the year-long Mickey's 90th celebration, and each box will contain 6 Mickey bars. The bars are scaled down slightly to 3 ounces from the park size of 4 ounces.
That's offensive.
It's not the real thing. I don't want it.
How dare you, Nestle?
No, I am going to run to the grocery store after we're done recording, see if they're there, and buy all of them.
Oh, I was just saying, I was in Target this morning. I didn't even take a peek. I saw the Mickey soup, though.
The Campbell's soup?
Yeah, I passed on that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But why didn't I check frozen? Oh, yeah, because I'm trying to lose weight.
Well, I'm just going to buy 8,000 boxes and have 1 to 6 per day.
Okay.
And that seems reasonable.
I like when
me.
you set limits for yourself.
Maximum of 6 per day.
What a delicious way to celebrate Mickey's birthday. Just a Mickey bar with your Mickey birthday Oreos.
Ooh.
And maybe some Mickey oranges. Aren't there some Mickey oranges, too, with like Mickey on the label? There's some Mickey bananas.
There's some Mickey bananas. And
Mickey
of course,
soup.
The soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, just mix them all together in your blender, and you have a celebration.
I believe the governmental food chart, actually, the base of that pyramid. Is it still a pyramid, or isn't it a plate now?
Yeah, I think it's a plate, like a pizza plate.
Okay. Oh. Do they suggest pizza on
Yeah,
that?
pizza is on top of the food chart.
Thank the
So
Lord.
You can't see it anymore.
Okay, so it's pizza and cookies and soup
Yeah.
and Mickey bars.
Yeah, because when you throw that soup in there, it makes it all healthy. That's how it works, yeah? If you're a nutritionist, please respond to us at ksToTheT.com.
Is this why I'm struggling to lose weight? Patrick.
We are going to be in the parks in less than a week.
So exciting.
I'm so excited. I thought that in preparation for our upcoming trip, we should brush up on some of our Disney trivia.
Okay.
What do you think?
Like, how? What's happening?
Well, I've decided that we should take a little Disney aptitude test. Take our DATs.
I'm first of all, clever name.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Second of all, I believe it's called an assessment now and not an aptitude.
Oh, is that right? That's how old I am. It was an aptitude test before.
But either one works.
Okay.
And third of all, I'm already sweating a little bit
Yeah.
because I could be labeled a complete fraud based on
Yeah.
this segment and know nothing.
It's true. I'm not a good test taker, I'll have to say.
Okay.
Luckily, it's not a Scantron test.
It's not.
Do those still exist?
I think they do, those.
Okay.
Those still exist.
I was like, are we that old that there's no such thing as paper and pencils anymore?
Okay, so we're taking a test. We're quizzing
We
each
are.
other on Disney trivia.
We are. So here's how we're breaking it
Okay,
down.
go ahead.
We're going to go through each park.
Yep.
Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom,
Okay.
Epcot, and Hollywood Studios.
Walt Disney World Parks.
Walt Disney World Parks,
Okay.
because that's where we're going to be.
Correct.
There's going to be 4 questions for
Okay.
each park.
Okay.
So you'll ask me 4, I'll ask you 4.
Okay.
1 point per question,
Okay.
and then a bonus round worth 3 points.
Fantastic.
So we're looking at a total of 19 points. The person who gets the lowest score has to purchase a beverage of the winner's choice somewhere in Walt Disney World.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I'm not feeling confident.
Yeah.
So start thinking about what drink you want now.
Question.
Yeah.
If you win, can the beverage I purchase you be part of the Illuminations dining package?
Only if you purchase the entire Illuminations dining package.
No dice.
Okay, okay. Well, listen.
Okay, this sounds exciting and terrifying at the same time.
I know I'm really nervous. I'm really bad under pressure. I'm not your best choice for like a trivia night at a bar.
Okay. Yeah.
But I am your first choice for an alcoholic beverage. So either way, I think I'm going to come out on top.
And of course, listeners at home, please feel free to play along. Shout out your answers.
Absolutely. Play along.
I'm
Let
sure
us know
we'll
your
hear you.
score.
Yeah, yeah.
So your scores at home will actually be, if you want to do both sides of the quiz, right?
Yeah.
Do some quick math. What is
No,
that?
I'm not going to do this. I get set up.
13. So
Bad.
19 plus 19 is 13? Is that what it is?
How did you subtract from 19 plus 19?
Oh, off to a bad start. Off to a bad start.
Let's just start the quiz.
Okay, let's go for it. Do you want to ask first or do you want me to ask first?
I do. What park do you want to start in, Patrick?
Let's start at the main park, the Magic
All right.
Kingdom.
Classic.
Yeah.
Walt Disney World Classic Park. All
Here
right.
we go.
Question number 1 for you, Patrick, is
Yes.
Prince Charming Regal Carousel
Oh.
had a couple of homes before it was installed in the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, my goodness.
In what U.S. city was the carousel first installed? Do you want this to be multiple choice?
Oh, my gosh. I do want it to be multiple choice.
Okay.
I'm going to phone a friend.
Okay. Buffalo, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Pensacola, Florida. Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
Detroit, Michigan.
Ooh. It's a 4 multiple. Okay. I'm going Buffalo, New York.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
It is
no!
Detroit, Michigan
I'm the worst.
in 1917. And then it moved to Maplewood, New Jersey before finding a permanent home in the Magic Kingdom.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
And it was always a Disney-themed carousel?
No, it was just a carousel
So
at
just
first.
the skeletal carousel.
Yes, the
Interesting.
carousel itself. And then, of course, they made some changes to it. But
Yeah.
the carousel itself, 1917, Detroit, Michigan.
Well, what do you know?
Is Pensacola, Florida even a city? I didn't have a multiple choice list made for you, so I was really nervous. I was just like making things up.
I think it is. I think that's where the movie, what's that Jodie Foster astronaut movie? Contact. I think that's where it takes place.
Okay, good. At least that's where she sees her alien dad. Oh, spoiler alert.
Uh-oh.
Let's move on.
Speaking of aliens.
You're doing terrible, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, Patrick's keeping score, so I'm giving him complete trust.
So that's 3 points from me.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So going to question number 1 for you, Adam.
Okay.
Speaking of aliens.
Yeah.
What is the name of the alien singer/organ player at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe?
Sunny Eclipse.
Well, that's just correct. I can see where this test is going. I'm going to fail. All of yours are history questions and mine are fun, whimsical questions.
They are not history questions, all of them.
So that's 1 for A, and A stands for...
Watch your mouth.
Adam.
Okay, Patrick, I'm going to give you an easy one this time.
Thank you.
What material...
This is already not easy.
What material is Cinderella Castle primarily constructed from?
Oh my gosh, this is not easy. What are you talking about?
This was easy. I thought this was easy.
I'm already going to lose. I concede.
Do you want multiple choice? I'm going to have to make it up.
I'm going to assume it's plaster.
That's incorrect. It's fiberglass.
Fiberglass. Okay. If that's your easiest question, I'm never going to pass this test.
I think there's more that you know here, but let me just say
I think there might be a few things that you know.
Disney had to get special permission from the government to use it, as it does not meet building code.
Oh.
Interesting, right?
That is interesting.
Yeah, so everybody's unsafe when they're around Cinderella Castle.
I feel unsafe when I'm around you, and so I understand the feeling.
I'm sorry, maybe I made this too hard.
I think you might have.
Let's just push forward and I'll win.
Start thinking about that drink.
Okay.
All right, question number 2 for you.
Yes.
What was the first ride to debut at Magic Kingdom before heading to Disneyland? Do you want a multiple choice?
No, Space Mountain.
That is correct.
Okay, good.
I need you to get some more activities in your life because
I do have, my mind used to be like a steel trap.
Mm-hmm.
And now as I'm getting older, it's getting worse. But
now it's a mouse trap.
Now, yeah, I love that.
All right, so 2 for Adam and a big 0 for Patrick so far.
Just as it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one for you. I'll make it multiple choice. You may know already.
Okay.
At what speed does trash at the Magic Kingdom get pushed through the pipes?
What are you talking about right now?
In the utilidors under the park. I'll make it multiple choice, Patrick.
What speed does it get pushed through?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
It gets sucked through the pipes underneath the Magic Kingdom.
You have stacked the deck against me with things that no one would know.
I didn't. I thought these were going to be okay.
You thought I was smarter than I am. Just say it.
Multiple choice.
Okay.
40 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour, 60 miles per hour, 70 miles per hour.
I have no at 40 miles per hour.
It's actually 60 miles per hour.
Oh, my God. What person knows this off the top of their head?
Well, there's multiple choice. Okay, well, I
am rude. You are rude.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Let's move on to my question.
All right. What is unique about the American flags on Main Street, USA?
They don't contain the actual number of stars that actual flags do.
That is basically correct. There is 1 less star and 1 less stripe on each of the flags. So I'm going to give you the point for that one.
Okay, but why is that? It's because they don't lower them during the end of the day?
Correct. There are standards that you must follow if you're flying an American flag, like waving them at half-mast or, absolutely. And so because they are not actual American flags, then they can keep them up year-round without moving them.
Smart Disney.
Yeah.
Because you don't notice that at all.
I never knew that until I found that. I was like, oh, I'm going to have to look for that when we're there. All right, that's 3 for Adam and terrible for Patrick.
It's not terrible for you because I clearly have made horrible question options for you.
These are fast. I'm learning for sure.
Yeah, I guess I went the education route and not the Patrick can win route, which I guess I'm going to pat myself on the back for. Good job, Adam. Okay, here's your last Magic Kingdom question.
Great.
What color are Drizella and Anastasia's faces tinted in the Cinderella mosaic in the tunnel that runs through Cinderella Castle?
Oh my gosh.
Now think about it. What color would their faces be tinted if they were, say, jealous or...
Yeah, my assumption is that you're going with green.
That's one of them.
Green would be envy.
That's right, yes.
Okay. And then possibly red with anger?
That is 100% correct, Patrick.
Oh, I totally made that up off the top of my head.
Anastasia has a red face to show that she's red with rage.
Oh.
And Drizella has a green-tinted face to show that she is green with envy.
Interesting. Doesn't one of them also wear a green dress?
Yes, Drizella wears a green dress, and
Okay.
Anastasia wears like a pink kind of
okay.
maroon dress, so it matches
Fair
them.
enough.
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if they were thinking about that when they made the cartoon of that's why they had those colors.
Oh, that's really interesting. I don't know, but yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I scored.
You did it.
It's the first time I've ever said that sentence. All right. Are you ready for your last question?
I am.
Okay. This is, I think, an easy one. So here's the win for
Okay.
Adam.
Okay.
What is the slogan for It's a Small World?
I don't think I know this.
Oh.
It's a small world after all.
That is a lyric in the song.
Well, I
for
don't know.
It's a
I was
Small
trying to think
World.
of no, what is it?
It is the happiest cruise that ever sailed.
Oh, I guess I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, 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 how the tables have turned, Adam. 1 for me. 3 for you. Okay.
The happiest cruise that ever sailed.
Mm-hmm. It sort of matches the Disneyland, the happiest place on Earth.
Yeah.
And of course, Disney World's the most magical place on Earth.
I love it.
Thank you.
Okay, let's have a score update. Where are we at?
Well, we have Adam with a whopping 3 out of 4 points.
Uh-huh.
And Patrick has, carry the 1 point out of 4.
Here's where you catch up to me.
Okay. Which park should we go to next?
Should we go to Epcot? Should we just go in historical order?
That's a good idea.
Okay. Patrick.
Yes.
Disney parks are known for their signature scents on attractions and areas throughout the parks.
True. Is that the answer?
That In what attraction or area of Epcot can you find the scent named Layla or Lala? Laila. Layla? Lala? Layla?
Interesting.
Yeah. Where would you find that scent?
The name doesn't seem to give away what it smells like. Or does it?
Or does it? Lala? Does that help?
It does not.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Wait for it. I'm trying to figure out what places in Epcot has a specific scent.
Mm-hmm. Specifically a scent named Lala.
That is not helping at all.
Lala. Lala.
I mean, I want to call a doctor for you right now. I don't know if you're speaking English. I'm just going to assume it's somewhere in Spaceship Earth.
No. It's actually in the Norway Pavilion.
Oh.
Or the entirety of the Norway Pavilion.
I did not know that.
Imagineers developed it for the Norway Pavilion, and it smells like airy mountains.
Okay. I'm going to have to disagree with that, but great.
I think I've smelled it there.
You felt something there. On a hot, hot day.
Just school bread going into my mouth every moment in the Norway Pavilion.
I've never had the school bread. I should try it this time
yes,
around.
Yes, we'll have to get that. And yeah, the bakery's open again now, so
Ooh.
it's newly redesigned.
Got to get that lefse.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 0 for me for Epcot.
Sorry about it.
No worries. Okay, Adam.
Yes.
Which country was the last pavilion to be added to the World Showcase? Would you like a multiple choice?
No.
Okay.
Norway?
It is Norway.
Okay, good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you just know that off the top of your head?
Well, I was thinking back to when we visited as kids, and I think the last two added were Morocco and Norway. I think that's the order it went.
Fascinating.
But I think I knew Norway was last.
It was the last one.
Yeah.
And I think the most recently updated one as well.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Let's stay in World Showcase while we're at it.
Let's just do that.
Okay, this is question 2 for you and Epcot, Patrick.
Yes.
Name one of the World Showcase pavilions that were announced at the park's open but were never built.
Okay, I think Spain was one of them.
That's correct.
Hooray!
That's correct. The other two were Israel and Equatorial Africa.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which almost got one with the outpost, the sort of African outpost.
Yeah, they kind of phoned that one in.
100% true. 100% true.
But it worked out for them because obviously we have Animal Kingdom, which kind of
Yes.
covers Africa now. So
It's true. It's true.
we all win.
And I won a point.
You did. Congratulations.
Hooray. Thank you so much. I'd like to thank my family.
See, champ, you're doing it.
Aw, thanks, Coach. All right. I think we should just stay in the World Showcase for a smidge.
Let's do that.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
During illuminations, reflections of Earth, 2 countries do not light up. What countries are they?
I know Morocco doesn't.
Do you, though?
I do. Morocco and Oh, you're stumping me here. There's another one that doesn't light up?
Correct.
Is it the American Pavilion?
Incorrect.
Oh, what is it?
It is Morocco and Norway.
Why not Norway?
I'll tell you why.
Okay. Thank you.
So first of all, for Morocco, they do that for religious reasons.
I knew that.
There's a lot of very religious specific drawings and icons on the buildings, and it's just part of their religion not to pull attention to it, I guess.
Okay.
In a nutshell, I'm not explaining it probably correctly as they would want it to be, but that's in a nutshell why. And then the Norway Pavilion, because they wanted to keep a sense of symmetry.
Oh, sure.
Of where they are in location.
Yeah, I have heard that now that you mentioned that. Yeah.
So the Norway Pavilion also does not light up. And also I think they just didn't want that to be the only country to not light up.
Sure.
And so they
makes
pulled
sense.
another one.
Sure.
Yeah, fascinating.
Let's head on over into Future World for a bit, Patrick. This is question 3 for you in Future World.
Thank you.
How many millions of pounds does Spaceship Earth weigh?
Oh my goodness.
Do you need multiple choice?
I'm going to need multiple
just-
choice, and I'm also going to need the answer before I answer this.
All right. Is it 10 million, 14 million, 16 million, or 20 million?
14 million is pulling at me incorrectly, though.
Oh.
Nope, I'm going at 14 million.
14 million?
Yeah.
It is actually 16 million pounds.
I was only 2 million away.
That's good, though.
Thank you.
Good for you. 2 million is so close.
It's true. It's true. That's one heavy ball.
It probably should be looked at. Someone needs to see a doctor. Is that inappropriate to say?
Nope.
Okay.
It's engorged. Okay, moving on to question 3
Okay.
for Adam.
Yes.
What are the names of the 3 caballeros featured in the ride Gran Fiesta Tour featuring the 3 caballeros?
Okay. Donald Duck.
Correct.
Do I have to give their full names?
No.
Okay. Jose.
Mm-hmm.
Panchito.
That's correct.
Oh.
Good job. Good job, Adam. Ugh.
Well,
You're too smart for me.
I'm older than you. I've seen things.
It's true. And other than recording these episodes, you never leave your house and only read Disney history.
That's actually not far from the truth.
No. But stop it.
So is this question 4 for you now in Epcot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Question 4 for you in Epcot.
Yes.
What is the oldest Epcot festival? And I can list the
Oh.
festivals for you, and then you can decide from there.
Yeah, won't you?
Okay, I will. So we have the Epcot Food and Wine Festival.
Mm-hmm.
We have the Epcot International Festival of the Arts. We have the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays. And we have the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
I'm going to assume that it is the Epcot International Festival of the Holidays.
That is incorrect.
Gosh darn it.
It is actually the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
Fascinating.
Which started in 1994.
Mm-hmm.
And then Food and Wine started in 1995.
Oh my gosh, I was way off then.
Festival of the Arts started in 2017. And Festival of the Holidays actually started in 2017.
What?
Yeah, so they always have done like...
But what about the Candlelight Processional? That's not part of it?
It is part of it now, but they haven't officially labeled it as Festival of the Holidays until 2017.
That's why I was thrown, because I assumed
Yeah.
that had been going on for years and years and years.
They've had holiday things going on
Sure.
for years.
But it's not an official
Correct.
festival. Interesting.
Yeah. So it's actually Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
Well, I should clearly stop doing this podcast because I know nothing about Disney.
No, Patrick, these are questions I clearly have... I was out of control.
You were looking for how can I embarrass Patrick the most on his own podcast.
Yeah.
Fair. Nope, it's fair.
Yeah. Okay. What about my last question for Epcot? And then we need to do a score tally because
I don't think we do.
I need to
don't
feel good about
think we do.
myself.
Okay, this one is actually a good one to lead us into our next park.
Oh, great. Okay.
The Tower of Terror in
Yes.
Hollywood Studios
Yes.
was specifically designed to fit in with which World Showcase country when you see it from the World Showcase?
Morocco.
Yeah, you knew it as soon as I started reading the question.
Yeah, I know, but that's really a fascinating fact. Like, I don't know if
It
a lot of
is.
people know that.
Yeah. So just a little insight into that. When the Tower of Terror was being built, the Imagineers took into consideration to ensure that the attraction didn't look like an eyesore from guests from the World Showcase. So it's just another way that they were considering every single detail when building these parks.
Right, and you can see that if you stand in Future World and look at World Showcase towards Morocco,
Yeah.
you can see the tower behind it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because they added those, are they called minarets? The kind of like little spires on top of the building that kind of give that kind of Moroccan look or vibe to Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Yep.
So that it kind of, from the back, looks like it blends right in with that pavilion.
Absolutely. And you don't, of course, see that big neon Hollywood
Right.
sign on it. All right, let's check in with a score here.
Let's do that. I'm sorry.
What do you think? So Adam has a total of 6 out of 8.
Okay, that's good.
And Patrick, close behind, has a total of 2 out of 8.
That's pretty good. You're doing great.
I know one thing per park so far.
That's good. That's your one thing. That's your go-to, Patrick. As soon as you enter a park, then you can be like, you have your go-to conversation starter.
You know what? That's kind of you to say. A little embarrassing for me to hear.
All right, so we're heading on over to Hollywood Studios.
Hollywood.
Patrick, here is your first Hollywood Studios question.
I'm so excited.
And it can be multiple choice if you want, which means it's probably too hard. How many costume changes does Mickey have in Fantasmic?
Oh, that's a good one.
Do you want multiple choice?
Let me just think about it in my head first.
Okay, yeah, pray on it.
So does this mean, I need a clarifier.
Yeah.
What if he's wearing the same costume in 2 different scenes? Does that count as a costume change, or are you asking how many costumes total does he wear?
I actually don't have that answer for you. I think it means that how many times does he change his look, but the costume can be repeated.
Got it. So, okay, so if he changes his look and it's the same costume he wore before, that still counts as a costume change.
Correct. So how many times does his outfit change, maybe, is a better question.
From the very first time you see him to the end of the show.
Yes. Okay. I think that's what this answer means. And do you need multiple choice?
Let me think.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a number in my head.
Okay.
I'd like to phone in a multiple choice.
Okay, that's great.
Okay.
That's great. 4, 5, 6, 8.
Unhelpful. Okay. I'm thinking 4, but now upon reflection, I think it might be 5. I'm going to go with 4.
It's 5.
Oh, no! Trust your instincts, everyone. Trust your instincts, and you can win this contest.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it. He like has his traditional Mickey outfit, and he does like the Brave Little Tailor outfit, and he does Sorcerer Mickey. Are those the only 3 costumes he has? And then it's like
he does Steamboat Willie as well.
Oh, that's right. So maybe it is 5 different looks.
You're setting me up for failure here. I'm just kidding.
I just knew the number. I didn't actually do the research itself.
Yeah.
So
that makes
good
sense.
point.
Yeah. So maybe he doesn't actually change back into anything
because
more
I think
than
he
once.
does change back into his classic Mickey outfit after Brave Little Tailor.
You're right at the very end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
there we go.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
All right. Yeah.
Good job, Mickey Mouse. Those quick changes.
Those quick changes, though.
Adam.
Yes.
What is the name of the dinosaur on Echo Lake?
Gertie.
It is Gertie. We should just call it a day.
I know stuff.
You know a lot of things. I clearly know nothing, and I'm throwing softballs at you. So Gertie is a tribute to Gertie, the trained dinosaur, who is one of the first popular animated characters in the history of film. The character was not developed by Walt Disney, but by newspaper cartoonist Winsor McCay, who was later considered by many, including Walt Disney, to be a pioneer in early animation.
Have you ever seen Gertie the Trained Dinosaur?
I have. It's real cute.
Yeah, it's real cute. And I must imagine it must have blown people's minds to watch that.
They're also saying that it was probably one of the first, or if not the first, animated character to have a personality.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool.
I wish I had a personality.
Yeah, me too.
Someday. Question 2 for you.
Yes, please.
Sticking in the studios. What current location in Hollywood Studios' backstory notes that it used to be the Figueroa Printing Company?
Is this a question you knew before coming into this?
No, this is one that I found and I did not know. But I have been to this location.
Is it an attraction or like a store? Or neither? Give me the name of it and then I'll tell you what it is.
It is a place where you can get food and drinks.
Interesting.
And I'll give you another hint. It's relatively new to the park.
I clearly don't know anything about Walt Disney World. I've never been. I have no idea. I'm just going to say Backlot Express.
It is the Baseline Tap House.
Okay. Wow.
The Figueroa Printing Company was a mom-and-pop print house that enjoyed great success through the mid and late 20th century. That's according to the Imagineers' backstory. And their work can still be seen at the location.
Awesome.
Have you even been to Baseline Tap House yet?
Have not.
Okay, so we'll have to stop in there.
Yeah.
They actually do have some really good drinks.
Yeah, I've walked by it on my last trip there, and it looks really good.
It's a cool place to like have a quiet moment in a very busy park.
Fair. Maybe I can do some reading about Disney history while I'm there.
No, it's my fault.
No, these are really great questions.
Okay,
I just wish I was smarter.
Is it my number 2?
It is your number 2. I've got your number 2 right here, Adam.
Okay.
Which of these 3 animated movies was fully produced in Hollywood studios? The options are Aladdin, Lilo and Stitch, The Lion King.
One of these 3 was fully produced in Hollywood studios?
Fully produced in Hollywood studios.
The Lion King.
That is absolutely wrong, Adam.
Is it Lilo and Stitch?
It's Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, I should have guessed that.
Some people may not know that Hollywood Studios used to be a fully functioning film studio, and only 3 animated movies, though, were fully produced there. Some were partially produced there, including, I think, The Lion King and Aladdin.
Yeah.
But Lilo and Stitch, Brother Bear, and Mulan were all fully animated in Hollywood studios.
I knew Mulan, and I remember going on a tour when I was a kid and seeing sketches from The Lion King and them talking about, here's our next movie coming out, The Lion King. You know, that's why I went in that direction. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch.
One of my favorite movies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, question number 3 for you.
Yes, please. I'm just going to mark a 0 right before I answer it.
Well, you can mark a 0 for my last question, too.
Oh, I have.
Heading back to Fantasmic, and this is multiple choice again.
Okay.
3 choices for you.
Ooh.
How deep is the lagoon in front of the mountain featured in Fantasmic?
Okay.
Is it 1.5 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 3 feet? Or is it 4.5 feet?
Interesting. I'm going to go with the more shocking answer of 1.5 feet.
You're absolutely correct.
Hooray!
It is 1.5 feet. And although it is only 1.5 feet, that lagoon holds 1.9 million gallons of water.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's a huge lagoon, right?
Yeah.
But I was shocked that it's only 1.5 feet.
Yeah, that's real shallow. But I suppose, I mean, safety, right?
Right. Don't fall in or you'll hit your head, like on the cement under the water.
Ouchies, no diving indeed.
Yeah, no diving.
I'm pretty sure I could probably dive and make it all the way down.
Well, you're pocket-sized.
Thank you. All right. Question number 3 for Adam.
Okay.
This is probably an easy one. Let's be real. They're all easy for you. What is the name of the hotel featured in the attraction Twilight Zone Tower of Terror?
The Hollywood Tower Hotel.
Correct.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Nothing more to say about that. Adam's smarter than Patrick.
You're making it easy for me. I made it impossible for you. All right, your 4th and last question in the studios.
How many packets of ketchup are in Hollywood Studios right now? Is that what it is?
What a softball that would be. How many feet long
Oh my gosh.
is Andy's footprint in Toy Story Land? And I can make this multiple choice for you.
Yeah, I didn't know that his footprint was in Toy Story
Oh, didn't
Land.
you really?
No.
I'll point it out to you. Actually, it's actually really easy to miss.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so big and it's in the ground.
Is that a hint?
And, well, I mean, yeah, but it's so big and obvious. I don't know how you didn't see it.
Fair enough.
Now, is it 25 feet,
Oh.
30 feet, or 35 feet?
Oh my. Big shoes.
You know what that means.
Small toys.
Yeah, small toys.
I saved us from getting sued. I'm going to go with 30 feet.
It is 25 feet.
I'm going to go with 25 feet.
That is correct.
Hooray!
Yes. It is the equivalent of a size 240 shoe.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. The last question for Hollywood Studios that Adam will get correct is... It's 50-50 on this one.
Okay.
True or false?
Okay.
The Twilight Zone Tower of Terror is the tallest attraction in Walt Disney World.
False.
Correct.
I think it's Expedition Everest is the tallest attraction.
All right, moving on to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, that's a great segue.
Thank you so much. So the Tower of Terror is 199 feet, whereas Expedition Everest is 199.5 feet.
Just barely missing that 200 feet.
It's true. And a fun fact, if
Mark.
you do hit 200 feet, you have to have one of those red flashing lights for planes to see you.
That's right.
You're also right. All the time.
What's our score tally while we're at it, Patrick?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But I will. Adam has 9 points.
Okay.
Whereas Patrick has 3 points.
Okay, so neither one of us are going to hit the 16. So are we just going with...
Mathematically, there is no possible way for me to win now.
Oh.
But let's keep playing.
Okay, yeah.
So This is more of an education for Patrick game now.
And everyone out there, and me, I've learned stuff too.
You've learned how terrible I am at trivia.
No. Question number 1 for you in Animal Kingdom.
Thank you.
What serves as the Tree of Life's skeleton, Patrick. What's inside that thing?
I actually know this.
Yeah.
It is an old oil rig.
That is correct.
Hooray!
It is an oil rig that has been turned upside down, and the Imagineers needed a specific skeleton to make the Tree of Life as flexible as they wanted. So I guess what worked was an old oil rig. I guess it had to, because if you think about it on the ocean, it needs to sway a little bit to kind of react to winds and water.
Also a good way that Disney sort of reclaimed that and used it for something else.
And kind of ironic, right? That fact that a conservationist park,
Absolutely.
the Tree of Life, is an oil rig.
But they took it out of operation. Well, it wasn't in operation when they took it, but they just reused something that already existed.
Yeah, great.
Good job, Disney.
And good job, Patrick.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Adam,
Yes.
you're going to know this. What is the name of the tree and jungle-like character that walks around Animal Kingdom?
Divine.
It is Divine. Have you seen Divine?
I've never seen her.
Well.
Oh, have you?
I have.
Were you
So
terrified
who wins now?
when you suddenly realized there was a person in the brush?
It was shocking. I was like, what the heck is moving to my left? And it was Divine. And she is absolutely stunning to watch.
Yeah.
We should try to track her down.
So for those of you that don't know, Divine is a woman on stilts, right? Is she on stilts?
She is a jungle character, Adam, walking around the park.
Yes, that's what I meant to say.
On stilts.
Yeah. And she's completely covered in foliage.
Yes.
And so she kind of blends into the environment, and she'll just kind of emerge, right, from the jungle.
And really and truly, when you see her at first, you don't know if she fully blends in with the scenery there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she starts moving and doing almost a little ballet dance on those stilts.
Incredible. I've only ever seen pictures of her. She looks amazing. And wasn't there a guy that used to do it too?
I don't know the answer to that. I've only known Divine. It's possible that when they first came out, there was maybe a troupe of them walking around the park, but
I feel like there was a guy back in the day. Anyway, I hope to see her very soon.
yeah.
Question number 2 for you, Patrick.
Yes.
How many hyenas does Animal Kingdom contain?
Oh, good question.
And I can make this multiple choice for you too if you need it.
I do need that because I don't know that off the top of my head.
0,
Oh.
2, 3, 7.
You know what? I'm going to go with 0 because I think I know they have the wild dogs that are there, and I think that people assume that they're hyenas and they're not. So I'm going to go with 0.
You're absolutely correct.
Oh.
Even though they're talked about a lot in Animal Kingdom,
Yeah.
there are no actual hyenas in the park. They're considered too vicious to be kept safely.
Ooh, fascinating.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is interesting. And I'm proud of myself for deducing that.
You did a great deduce.
I deduced number deuce on my quiz.
Isn't a deuce a 2?
Yeah, that was question number 2, wasn't it?
Okay, got it.
Who's smarter now? I'm going to give you another true or false, Adam.
Okay.
True or false? Animal Kingdom is the largest theme park owned by Walt Disney Company across the entire world.
True.
It is true.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. It's a big one. Encompassing 540 acres. Fun fact, it's almost big enough to fit 2 Epcots inside of it. Another fun fact is that the safari itself can fit the Magic Kingdom inside of it.
That's right. It's 3 acres larger than all of the Magic Kingdom.
For those of you at home, Adam is cheating. He is looking at his phone.
It was one of my questions.
For all of these answers.
It was one of my questions.
He's got Google set up to recognize my voice.
Yep.
So as I'm asking them, the answer pops up.
Yep.
That's how I'm concluding that you're winning. I just want to make myself feel better.
Yeah, it's a huge park. It's giant.
It is. That's why you always feel so exhausted when you're done with Animal Kingdom. You don't think you've walked that much, but you have walked a crazy amount of steps.
It also makes me feel 0 zoo guilt. Do you know what I'm talking about with zoo guilt? Like when you go to a zoo and you see animals in smaller pens, or you just realize how enclosed they are.
Yeah.
And I don't experience that at Animal Kingdom. Like they just seem to have giant areas to roam, which I love.
Well, you should also take a little bit of guilt off your shoulders because a lot of those animals it's a habitat for them. So they were nursed back to health by Disney.
Yeah.
Or they're endangered species. So they need to be in captivity so they're not poached.
No guilt. No guilt. Question 3 for you, Patrick.
Okay.
Of the 7 continents,
Yeah.
how many are represented in plants in Animal Kingdom?
I'm going to go with 3.
Are you sure you want to go with 3?
I've already said 3.
Okay. It's actually 6 of the 7.
That's fascinating.
Yeah. Every one of them except Antarctica, obviously.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, that place is lush.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I also heard a fact that, well, I'm not going to call it a fact. I heard that a lot of those plants are plants that give off heat. as
Oh,
part
yeah.
of their climate. And
Yeah.
so that's partially why Animal Kingdom
Is hot.
is so hot.
hot.
It feels like it's the hottest park when you're there, and that's, I think, because it is the hottest park.
I believe I've never felt a single gust of wind at
Yeah.
Animal Kingdom.
Absolutely. Because those plants are breathing down your neck. Some hot, hot breath. Adam,
Yes.
how many trees are... I'm just kidding.
That's an Adam question for
Yeah,
Patrick.
exactly. Weird that you don't know how many trees are in Animal Kingdom. Everyone knows that. Along those lines,
Okay.
not at all. What is the name of the mountain represented in the ride Expedition Everest?
Forbidden Mountain. I didn't say mountain right, but Forbidden Mountain.
You didn't even take a breath. It is the Forbidden Mountain. Moving on.
No, I think you should. I mean, a lot of people think it's Everest, right?
That's correct. And in fact, the story behind the ride is that you are going through the Forbidden Mountain as a ways to get to Everest on your expedition.
And does the Forbidden Mountain actually exist? Like, is there a Forbidden Mountain?
It is a mythical mountain
Okay.
created by Disney.
Okay.
There is a small shrine near Expedition Everest
Right.
that actually
Yep.
is a replica of Everest itself.
I've seen that. It's kind of before you go around the lagoon to Expedition Everest. Is it that one?
Yes, you can see it sort of, and then Expedition Everest is silhouetted behind it.
Yep.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Also, your mind is a beautiful mind when it comes to Disney trivia.
This is your last Animal Kingdom question, Patrick.
Okay, last one to get wrong.
It all rides on this. And therefore, I'm going to choose the hardest question I wrote down.
Makes sense to me.
Just for you.
Thank you.
Of the 10,000 known to exist,
Okay.
how many white rhinos have been born at Animal Kingdom? And this is multiple choice. So of the 10,000, have 3 been born at Animal Kingdom? Have 8 been born at Animal Kingdom? Or have 9 been born at Animal Kingdom?
My assumption is that it's 3 because it's rare to have a birth of a rhino in captivity.
Or is that what I want you to assume?
That's probably what you want me to assume, and it's none of the above. It's 1,000.
I wouldn't trick you like that.
Fair.
No, 8.
8, wow.
8 of the 10,000 that are known to exist have been born at Animal Kingdom, which is incredible to me.
Good job, Disney. They must play a lot of love songs on the safari.
And do you know why I gave you that question?
Why?
Because I know you're going on the rhino tour.
It's true.
In April.
But I believe the rhino that I'm going to get up close and personal with is the black rhino.
But you should say, if we were seeing white rhinos, that 8 of them have been born at Animal Kingdom, and then just like the guide will like be blown away.
It's true. It's true. That's fascinating.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. I have a similar question for you.
Okay.
Which I'm going to assume that you're going to know the answer to because you have a birth one as well. What was
Wait, what?
A birth question.
A birth question. Okay.
What was the first animal born in Animal Kingdom? Do you already know the answer?
I do not know the answer.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a multiple choice. The okapi, the meerkat, or the kudu?
Kudu jumped out at me. Kudu.
It is the kudu.
Oh, was it really?
Yes, I'm
That was
so
like-
angry right now that you just randomly guessed.
Maybe it's like in the recesses of my mind from being on like the safari or something. Maybe they mentioned that, but kudu jumped out at me.
Well, they would jump out at you because they are a jumping animal and because you're cheating.
I'm not cheating.
So the kudu was the very first animal to be born on location in the Animal Kingdom. It was actually born before the park even opened
Oh, wow.
in October 1997.
Oh, that's awesome.
So in conclusion, I need to find a new podcast
Oh,
to be on.
no. I unfairly chose really difficult questions. But at the same time, I want to thank you, Patrick, for answering them incorrectly.
Yeah,
Because it gave our listeners something to learn
it's true.
and for them to feel good about, because you're kind of like the more Joe Blow of the podcast now. And I'm like a trivia god is basically what it boils down to.
Offensive. Offensive, but true. But we still have the bonus
Yes,
question.
we do.
Of which I cannot catch up to you on, but I can still horribly embarrass myself for 3 total points.
All right, your bonus question.
Thank you.
You know what? Pick a park, because I have bonus questions for every park.
Wow.
So just go ahead and pick a park, and I'll give you a bonus question from that park.
Which park do I want to lose in more? I'm going to go with the Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
So again, for those of you following at home, these bonus questions are worth 3 points if you're scoring by yourself. You know what I mean.
Or with a buddy.
Yeah.
Patrick,
Yes, Adam.
the barber shop on Main Street, USA,
Okay.
has a chalkboard with a list of names on it.
Great.
Supposedly, that list of names are the next patrons in line to get a haircut.
That's fun. You can ask me what their names are right now.
No, I'm not going to ask you what the names are. But where do those names come from? What did they use as a source for those names?
Their reservation line? What do you mean?
Where do they get those names from?
So these aren't actual people then?
These aren't actual people.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were
sorry.
saying these are the next reservations on their day.
No,
Okay.
I apologize. These are made-up names.
Got it.
But they pulled the names from a specific source. Where do those names come from?
Okay, these fictional names are next in line,
Mm-hmm.
and they pulled them from that year's list of most popular baby names.
That's a really good answer.
Thank you.
It's also really incorrect.
Okay, great.
But I thought you were going to get it based on where you were going with that.
Oh.
They actually pull the names from hurricanes.
Oh.
Hurricanes, I guess, that have come through the park.
Sure. Oh, terrifying.
And who knows if this is accurate. I pulled it off a website, but I thought it was interesting.
It is interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that, Adam. Thank you for not letting me get one question
Really
right.
just driving it home how difficult my question choices were.
All right. Moving on to your big bonus.
Okay, that sounds inappropriate.
Adam,
Yes.
my favorite ride in Animal Kingdom
Yeah.
is Dinosaur.
He sure is.
Name 3 of the 9 dinosaurs seen in this ride.
Okay.
And so it's 1 point for each for a total of 3 points.
That's a great, you really thought this out.
Thank you.
Triceratops.
Incorrect.
Are you serious? There's no Triceratops in that ride?
Mm-mm.
I swear I saw one.
Well, I mean, if you want to argue it
Well,
just so you can win, that's
Do
fine.
I just automatically not get the question then because I guessed that, or can I guess more? Should I-
Keep going.
Okay. Iguanodon?
That's correct.
Okay, that's one we're saving, right?
That's the
Isn't
one
that-
you're on the
okay,
hunt for.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I don't know what the little ones are called, the little guys. Stegosaurus?
It's not named Stegosaurus in it. Maybe I'll give it to you.
What is it called?
There's a Styracosaurus.
Is that the same kind of dealio?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know dinosaurs that well.
So here's what I'm saying. The names that I have listed are
Yeah.
what they're calling them in the ride. Because they do call out the names of these dinosaurs.
Right. Most of the time I'm screaming too loud and can't hear anything
Fair enough.
anyway.
Fair enough.
Oh, am I done?
Guess one more. Try. Just
Okay.
try.
Okay.
So you got 1 point so far.
Okay.
And you need to have more because you need to win by a crushing amount.
Brachiosaurus.
Incorrect.
Do you know that all of my dinosaur knowledge comes from Jurassic Park?
That's fair.
And I'm listing like dinosaur classics here. Like I'm like Stegosaurus. I don't even know what is the really scary one at the end. Is that even a real dinosaur, or do they just are all of these real? First of all, I'm assuming they are.
They are real dinosaurs.
Okay.
They've not made up any of them. Although you're talking about the Carnotaurus.
Oh,
Or the Carnotaur, as they sometimes just say it on the ride.
I always scream.
Yeah, fair enough. Is a dinosaur, but they have changed some of the features in it just to make it more visually appealing.
I mean, it's red. Did we know it was red?
I don't think that they actually know any of the actual colors of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
How would they know that? Maybe I'm not a scientist, everybody. Don't I'm going to get added so hard. Don't at me about this.
Listen, when we go on it, we have a fast pass for it.
Yeah,
I'm
we
going to
sure do.
listen really closely. I'm going to try not to scream. I'm just going to silently wet my pants on Dinosaur the next time we ride it and listen for these names.
Should we recap?
Yes. So the scores. Neither one of us got the 3-pointer. Where are we at?
Because you got one of the bonus questions correct, you did identify an iguanodon.
Okay.
I give you a point for that.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I know. You have 14 points.
How about that?
How about that? And I have... Moving on to our next segment.
Oh, no. What?
5. I have 5 points, Adam.
5 glorious points.
Five well-earned points.
You know
because
what?
your questions were only for people who actually work at Disney World.
It's true. What am I doing? What am I doing?
No, it was a real learning experience, and I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight.
So it's really no different than any other night.
No, it's just going to be different tears.
Okay.
Yeah, these are tears of shame.
We would love to know how you scored on our quiz.
Yeah.
Feel free to reach out to us on social media at GDTD Podcast.
Or you can email us at info@gaysdothed.com.
This clearly needs to be an ongoing segment we do.
Does it,
And
though? For your self-esteem?
I think, no, my questions just need to be, I don't want to say dumbed down, but don't I?
But you are saying that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Patricked down.
Patricked down just a smidge for a more level playing field because I took advantage of you and I apologize.
Most people do. In so many ways. No, this was very eye-opening in that I don't know anything about Disney,
Yes, you do.
but I'm excited to bring this knowledge to the park on our trip coming up.
We're going to be insufferable.
We are.
Pointing out things, facts, listing facts left and right.
Just to be clear, I am bringing my Disney book that I got.
Oh, yeah.
The secrets and hidden treasures of the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Of all of Walt Disney World, actually. Because some of it's really fascinating of just stuff that I never, not necessarily trivia, but just things that I didn't know to look for. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have a good old time.
And I'm going to bring my big, beautiful brain.
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for your knowledge. It's the one thing you offer.
Patrick,
Yas, Adam.
it's time for some Quick D.
Be quick about it, won't you?
And this week's Quick D segment is Quick D Imagine Queering.
Ooh, what does that mean?
So you know how Disney World has Imagineers, right?
I sure do.
And they come up with all these fabulous rides.
Fabulous.
Well, we're going to make those fabulous rides even more fabulous, sir.
Ooh.
Is that a word, fabulous, sir?
It is today.
By imagine queering them and making them as gay as possible.
We're going to keep it light, keep it bright, keep it gay.
Keep it gay. And you were nice enough
Yes.
to print out a list of Disney attractions, cut them up
I snipped them up.
for a drawing. We're going to draw it right here on the podcast. We have no idea what this is going to be. You were thoughtful enough to put them in your Chewbacca mug.
Yeah, it's the Chewbacca souvenir mug you get from the Star Wars dessert party.
Slightly terrifying. Are Chewbacca's eyes really that blue? He can't stop staring at Chewbacca right now. He's mesmerized.
It's Bing Crosby dressed up
Is
as
it?
Chewbacca. Yeah. Those blue eyes.
I'm dreaming of a white.
Yep.
Okay, great.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah, draw out our attraction, and then Patrick and I will imagine queer it into being the gayest attraction ever. Here we go.
Here we go. Hand is in Chewbacca's head.
Yep, that's weird.
How many times have I said that sentence before? All right. Our first attraction
Yes.
to Imagine Queer is Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
Okay, our work is done. We're done.
Yep. Already gay enough.
All right, well, first of all, can I propose the title Under the He?
Oh. Or Under the She,
Or Under the She?
if you're of that persuasion.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Top of my list is
Yeah.
that Prince Eric needs to be shirtless the entire time.
Just shirtless? That's pretty...
To start off with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just some rippling pecs there.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just all
You just want shirtless
all
Eric.
anyone needs is a shirtless Prince Eric.
Yeah, I'm going to change Scuttle's name to Buttle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and instead of a bird, he's just a pert bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So pert, you know,
My.
giving us the story of Ariel and her undersea adventures.
Yeah. I think some of her toys need to be different.
Okay.
I'm not going to get real specific on it, but I think
Okay.
you know where I'm going with that.
So instead of a thingamabob,
Oh, yeah.
it's a thingamajob.
Yep.
And you know what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Thingamaherbob.
Instead of a dinglehopper, well, maybe you can just stay dinglehopper. Dinglehopper sounds like it might
Yeah.
do other things for you.
A dingle topper, maybe. Or some dingle poppers.
Instead of a clamshell, which is what you ride in, right? I think, do we even need to touch that? Are we getting too graphic?
I won't touch that clamshell,
No, I would never touch a clamshell either.
but more power to you.
If you touch a clamshell, you are braver
Mm-hmm.
and bolder.
You're basically Merida. I think we can all agree the scene where they're doing the Under the Sea song,
Yeah.
gay enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's fish dancing.
Yeah, they're getting into it. Maybe some glitter cannons could help. That's the only thing I would
I think
would
glitter
add.
cannons solve any. In fact, you know what? When there's this portion when you get dipped back down into the water, I just want glitter dumped on me. More glitter all around.
Mm-hmm.
Blanket statement.
Yep. Okay, we've got glitter cannons.
Yeah.
Clamshells.
Yeah.
Dingle poppers.
Shirtless Eric.
I mean, this sounds like a Thursday night.
Buttle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, going back to the Under the Sea moment.
Yeah.
I do think there should be like coral type cages and poles for the fish to like swim around and kind of tease us with a
Yeah.
little bit of fin action.
Yeah. I like that. Maybe Sebastian has a whip instead of a baton.
Sure.
A conductor's baton.
A crab with a whip? Who isn't into that? And then also I think, there's a way we could zhuzh up Ursula's lair a little bit, like some throw pillows. Why not make it more comfy? Why is she just in that cavern?
Yeah, we need some candles.
Yeah.
Less overhead lighting.
Yeah. yeah. Can you turn down that orb a little bit? Let's just soften the room as a whole.
Yeah.
And really make it more of a retreat for her. As opposed to an office?
Absolutely, absolutely. We can queer-eye that room a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, frankly, King Triton needs a bit more of a daddy roleplay situation happening. Don't you think?
Well, why don't we just we never really see Triton and Eric close enough together. Can we just I
just want a hug. Just a hug.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
In that final scene, when he's waving from the water or whatever, maybe just let's move the shirtless Eric animatronic. Just kind of push him over to Triton a little bit closer. Maybe
and push Ariel just out of the scene a little bit.
Just back her up a little bit.
Back off, Ariel.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he needs to dive into the water and just give him a goodbye hug.
Okay.
Maybe a little smooch on the cheek.
Sure. Or somewhere else.
Yep. And frankly, I could just hear Part of Your World on loop. Maybe a disco beat behind it.
Oh, I like that. A remix.
Just keep playing Part of Your World in a disco remix throughout the entire ride.
As sung by Cher.
Yeah. So I think we've successfully Imagine-queered Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, so Imagineers, I hope you were taking notes because you obviously listen to this podcast.
That's right.
You need some help gaying it up a little bit.
And we're just doing our part. Gaying up Disney one ride at a time.
Which should also be our motto for our trip.
It's true.
Gaying up Disney one ride at a time.
That will do it for this episode of Gays Do the D. Thanks for listening. Ratings and reviews are greatly appreciated and help people find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, and Stitcher. Continue the conversation after the episode on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GDTD Podcast and on our website at gaysdothed.com. Submit your questions or show ideas to info@gaysdothed.com. Have a great week, everybody. See ya real soon.